You and everyone you know benefits. Fisher Wallace Labs is not a startup. We're a 10-year-old medical device company that has an A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. Our first generation wearable, called the Fisher Wallace Stimulator, was cleared by the FDA to treat depression, anxiety, and insomnia.
In 2009, we conducted a study at Phoenix House, which is one of the largest drug treatment centers in the United States, and showed that we could increase retention by 50% with a small number of treatments for drug addicts who were detoxing from both heroin and cocaine. Our device works by stimulating the brain to produce serotonin and also lowers cortisol, the stress hormone.
Cortex uses the same technology as the Fisher Wallace Stimulator, but at half the maximum stimulation dosage. As a result, Cortex is strictly intended to help people manage stress and sleep without a prescription. Cortex feels comfortable when it's on for the 20-minute neurostimulation session. Most people feel relaxed within the first 10 minutes of use. Cortex can be used by itself or attached to any VR headset, including the Samsung Gear VR. Combining virtual reality with neurostimulation improves the user experience, and we're really excited to have partnered with Us2 Games to provide every user of Cortex a free copy of the Land's End VR game. VR therapy is already being used to treat patients with post-traumatic stress disorder, substance abuse disorder, phobias, and other anxiety disorders. Cortex will allow doctors and researchers to investigate the potential of combining virtual reality with neurostimulation to accelerate and improve patient outcomes. My father was a drill sergeant in the US Army, and my uncle was a special operator. And so I take a lot of pride in the fact that our company focuses on improving the lives of veterans and veteran families.
I served in the United States Marine Corps for 6 years. Within that time, I deployed a total of 4 times, 2 times to Iraq, 2 times to Afghanistan. I served in an infantry unit. My focus has improved. I can think, I can speak, I can study, I can focus on people, I can engage in conversations with much more clarity. Honestly, all I ever wanted my entire life, not even the military, was just to feel like a normal person. And that device reintroduced that feeling of normality to me.
I'm Dr. Steve Zanakis. I'm a psychiatrist and I'm a retired Army general. Spent 28 years on active duty. I've spent most of my career treating soldiers, veterans, and family members. Many of the soldiers and veterans that I see, as well as other patients, have multiple problems. One of the common problems that they have is sleep difficulties. They just can't get restful sleep. These kinds of devices help them do that. One, because they can do it in the privacy of their own home. They can do it when it's convenient for them. It can be monitored virtually if it need, as needed, and it's easy for them to use. So I'm a strong proponent of making these devices widely available.
Hey guys, I'm Pascal.
And I'm Anthony. I'm a marketing expert.
And I'm a salesman in the mobile industry. Today, we are here to introduce Protect Packs, the invisible protection for all glass surfaces.
We made a product for everyone.
But let's start at the beginning.
Our idea came from everyday experiences such as this one. Lunch with your best mate. You talk about your studies, Netflix, your date last night and how awful it went. When you go to check your notifications, you notice that your screen has been damaged since the last time you looked at it. And that specific feeling is something pretty much all of us can relate to. And every time, out of the hundreds of times that you look at your device each day, you'll feel it again. This is one of the key experiences that we set out to fix with Protect Packs. Would it not be great if scratched screens were a thing of the past? Let's now move on to another everyday example. You are sitting in a cafe with your colleague, going over the latest sales numbers. In situations such as these, whether it be because you don't pay attention or because you go to hand over a pen, it is quite possible that disaster strikes. It spills. You know that sinking feeling in your chest when you spill liquid over your cell phone? We do too. Now consider that you just lost all your pictures and videos. Or consider this even simpler case. You're in a hurry, take an incoming phone call. You place your cell phone between head and shoulder, and you guessed it, the phone drops. Did you know around 20% of people continue using their cell phones despite its broken screen? They don't want to spend upwards of $200 per repair. As the saying goes, new ideas and products are solutions to problems we all face. Now these have been a few of the examples of all the experience that we took into consideration when designing Protect Packs. Let's take a step back, rewind, and have a look to see how Protect Packs may have been able to help in these examples. Once you apply Protect Packs and let it dry, it practically becomes one with your device. You can't see it, and that's the point, but you have just added an extremely strong layer to your device that protects it from scratches. Another great feature is the so-called lotus effect. Once you apply Protect Packs to your device and it fully hardened out, liquids are going to fall off your device a lot faster than normal. This drastically reduces the chances of liquids getting caught in the electronics and causing damage. So this doesn't mean we just waterproof your device, but the chances of survival are increased by a large margin. Another big deal of Protect Packs is the fact that should your device fall onto its screen, the chances for it breaking are reduced drastically. The most popular method today to protect your screen are these foil screen protectors that are a hassle to put on and look like crap a few days later. You can toss those aside and just follow these easy steps. Step 1. Clean your screen with the wet tissue number 1. 2. Empty the Protector Packs cartridge onto the middle of your screen. Use your finger to spread it across the whole front. Give it 10 minutes to dry, then use tissue number 3 to apply a clean finish. Improved touchscreen functionality, water-repelling properties, and an increased scratch resistance to take on the challenges of everyday life. This is the way that cell phone protection should look like in the 21st century. You cannot just use Protect Packs on your cell phones, but also on your tablet screens, glasses, cameras, any surface that needs protection. We cannot get Protect Packs to market just by ourselves. We desperately require your support and backing to make this a reality. Thank you guys so much for your help and your time. And let's make this happen together.
Plug phones are perfect for any noisy environment. At the factory, on the construction site, in a crowded subway, on your motorcycle, at the shooting range, in the wood shop, at your workbench, in the yard landscaping, at the gym, while traveling, or even if you've been blessed with a snoring bedmate. In fact, plug phones are the only headphone earplug hybrid to meet OSHA standards with an independently tested noise reduction rating of 26 decibels. No other earbud headphone hybrid comes close. From rally car racers to skydivers to special forces, our customers love their plug phones.
We bring to bed with us should look as good as they feel, and that they can fit naturally into your life without apology or stigma. With our newest product, the Wink Plus, we have worked to fulfill this vision by creating a vibrator that feels as at home on your dresser as in your travel bag, that is both discreet and unapologetic. One of the most striking features of the Wink Plus is the use of high-quality metals throughout. Using metal provides not only incredible longevity, but the heavier weight of the metal versus plastics allows for much more intense and strong vibration. We want people to be able to explore a wide range of sensations and discover what they like best. We have equipped the Wink Plus with 5 different power settings, as well as a compelling wave pattern, all easily controlled by a single button. The Wink Plus comes with a removable silicone cap, so you can experiment with the sensation of a silky silicone texture as well as a smooth metal one. For convenience, the Wink Plus is easily charged via a small USB cable, and when fully charged can last a remarkable 5 hours at full power. We know that your pursuit of pleasure might find its way to the bathtub or shower, so we made sure the Wink Plus is fully waterproof. And with a final nod to discretion, we have designed the Wink Plus so that you can leave it out and no one will be the wiser. The subtle design of this elegant and compact toy, about the size of a mascara tube, means you don't need a special storage place. You can keep your Wink Plus within reach and always ready.